if you click on the link, which so many people are doing, it has a very real looking logo. Sometimes it's the actual logo, sometimes they're copied logos, but it's very deceiving. You're thinking, oh, this is the logo. I recognize this. This is the California DMV logo. And so, like I said, sometimes they're 100% accurate because they can use that graphic, and other times they're doing a very good copy. But with AI tools and everything coming into hackers' hands, they're going to get more and more lifelike and look like the real thing, including the websites you go to are going to look real. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Smarter Online Safety Podcast. I'm your host, Jocelyn King, and I am so excited. We are here with a special edition that we've been wanting to launch and just waiting for the right opportunity. And this is the time. This is our Spot the Scam. Can you spot the scam? And this is our special when we get examples that are just such great teaching opportunities to show and to describe and to tell you about so that you can get smarter and safer about being online and spotting the scammers and hackers. So we're going to start today with showing one. I want to do a little shout out to Danny for sending this in. Thank you so much. And I'm going to show you what is going on in the US and in California in particular, and versions of this are going on worldwide. So if you want to take a look, this is just so fascinating. And we shared this with several experts to get their collective feedback. And that is what we are doing. So this is the text that Danny got. Here it is. It comes in. It says, final notice, enforcement will begin after May 13th. As of today, your tolls are still unpaid. These are road tolls for the freeway. If you still don't pay your tolls tomorrow, you will face the following consequences. The DMV will suspend your vehicle. You will face legal action and damage to your credit. You may be considered an illegal driver. Please pay before enforcement. Pay now. And then it gives a link. It says, reply yes and reopen this message to click the link or copy it to your browser. And then when you click on it, where it actually takes you is into a form that is a mobile form, tailored to the screen size of your iPhone. So here's what we had. So for those of you who can see it, great. If you can't see it, we're describing it. And I'm going to call out a few things that our expert noted. So first of all, it looks like every other text, that you would get, and it does look semi-legitimate, a final notice, the way it comes in, the order things are in, to pay now, telling you the consequences, but it looks like any other text that you would get from a legitimate institution, okay? Secondly, if you click on the link, which so many people are doing, it has a very real looking logo. Sometimes it's the actual logo, sometimes they're copied logos, but it's very deceiving. You're thinking, oh, this is the logo. I recognize this. This is the California DMV logo. And so, like I said, sometimes they're 100% accurate because they can use that graphic, and other times they're doing a very good copy. But with AI tools and everything coming into hackers' hands, they're going to get more and more lifelike and look like the real thing, including the websites you go to are going to look real. So that looks very legitimate. So also the form that you're filling out, it's capturing your full name, your address, your city, state, province, or region, postal code, zip, email address, and phone number. And then it has the submit button at the bottom. It says submit quickly. You click on that and then takes you in. And then that's where you populate your credit card information. Okay, so those are the things that make it look legitimate. And of course, what's happening is they're getting you into a panic mode. And when they get you in a panic mode, you're getting out of your prefrontal cortex, or that really smart part of your front brain right above your eyes, and into your fight or flight, which is not your best thinker. It's not nobody's best thinker. It's meant to protect you, help you run away from grizzly bears, or, fight to the death. And that is not where you want to be doing your thinking when you are concerned about what should you do. It's pushing you into taking action because they want you to take action. So here's the things that will make you think, what about this isn't quite right? And here's how we're going to spot the scam. So first of all, take a look. It is from a different country code, and this particular code is one of our researchers looked up. It's from the Philippines. I can't remember what part of it. So it's from one of these call centers. It's not from a legitimate DMV call center. So first of all, you're spotting this foreign country code, and you can quickly look up a country code. If you get one of these and say, what's the country code for 53, in this case, and it'll tell you. And you could even say, what's the country and region code for 53, and then you give them the area code, and it'll tell you even, is it from Manila? Where is it from? And it can be from anywhere in the world, but that will give you a sense of, this is already looking suspicious because it's not coming out of California or some recognizable. That doesn't mean that if it's from California, it's safe, but here's a clue. So you want to be spotting who's sending this. Secondly, when you look at the link they send, we're always telling you got to make sure you're going to the legitimate link. So DMV is a government site, so it's not going to have a traditional .com. It's going to have, something else that you want to be looking at. But look at this. First of all, it's a secured site. It says HTTPS, so it's a secured site. So what does that mean? It's not going to give you a warning if you have your security settings set high to tell you that this site is insecure, or say warning, hackers may be using the site to take your information. So an HTTPS site is what all legitimate companies use. So they're using that, they're using a secured certificate site. But then it says DMVCA. Well, that sounds good, right? We know DMVCA in the website should be good. Not in this case, because it's not, California DMV. It's not the .gov. All government sites in the US are a .gov, and you cannot get a .gov for anything else. But these folks are clever. DMVCA.com hyphen etcfld.vlp/US. So you're seeing, they could have even put a DMVCA, hyphen or dash gov, to really throw you off, because they'd have DMV, California, and gov in the URL. But if it's before the .com or .org or .gov, it doesn't count. But so don't just look for a gov anywhere in the URL. You're looking for it as the .gov at the end. And so this one, they did pretty well. They put DMV and California into the URL to help trick you, but you can spot it because it's not in the right place. It does not end with .gov. So do not click. Your big red flags should be going off right now. And if you did click on it, now, by the way, if you know it's illegitimate and you just want to see where it goes, do not do that. Our experts will tell you that they're seeing that you're a live link, and they're already able to track you and your activity. So don't go near there. It's like the dark web. If you want to see what's on there, go there with somebody who knows how to get on. Do not go there. It's like going down a dark alley with known gang members who, are all ex-convicts and can do some serious damage. Just don't go to that neighborhood, okay? So, but if you did click, and in this case they had clicked, and this is where the alarm started going off for them, is, okay, well, should I be filling out this form? Well, again, they've got an illegitimate, non-government, non.gov, website for where the form is. So that's a big red flag. And then they're also looking at, and this was, we're going to have a little fun teasing the DMV here, but as one of our experts said, submit quickly. When is the DMV known for doing things quickly? So there you go. Have a little fun with this, because we can't take all of this and ourselves too seriously. But these are the red flags that you should be looking for. And I want to thank Danny again for sending this in, because it was such a perfect example. And we've been flooded. Our emails and our DMs have been flooded with this, with people saying, hey, is this legitimate? Phones are lighting up, emails are lighting up, and everybody's getting this. And so, and just to remind you, this is the flavor of the week. It's going to be from a different government entity, or a different, fundraising organization, or a different bank or something like that. Every week, I mean, every day these things are going out. So when you get one, you have to assume that it's probably a scam. and then look to confirm what about it looks legitimate, but what about it isn't. And so that's what we're trying to help educate you on today. So I hope that you feel that you're smarter and safer about spotting a scam by learning these things today. So if you get one of these, or if your friends or family or coworkers get one of these, help educate them of this. If this was helpful, please like and share it. It helps us reach other people and help them stay smarter and safer online as well. So from now on, stay smarter, stay safer, stay safe out there, and spot the scam. Until next time, see you back here, and stay safe.